evening.
Good evening.
Here's Charles.
She's Penelope.
Yes, I am.
Yes, she is.
Yes, I am.
Welcome to Europa News.
Yes, welcome tonight on March 24th, 2050. Here are tonight's main headlines.
Germany is still suffering from recession after lending money to Ireland several years ago.
Rashaf Kriegedov has now been elected EU President after a short stint as a Latvian politician.
And preparations have begun today for the 2050 Eurovision, which will be held in Luxembourg. And now over to Regina with some exciting news in the world of motoring.
A major new EU-funded project which promises to almost eliminate CO2 emissions.
I am here in Frankfurt, Germany at the Europa car dealership. They have just finished the newest model of the Nirvana Jeep, a hydrogen-fueled car, not like the guzzling-fueled cars from back in 2010. Back 50 years ago, this used to be the symbol of the EU's pollution. Not anymore, though. All the wags will be having this car. Back to you, Penelope, in the studio.
And now over to Silva in Paris for Fashion Week.
Hello, I'm Silva and I'm reporting live from Paris Fashion Week. This year's Fashion Week has been a success. It has been totally funded by the European Union. It gives top designers an ability to showcase their designs. 60s is in, EU style. Keep in tune for more updates later. Back to the studio.
And now over to Chris and Sean with the sports news.
Hello, we're here at one of the many EU-funded training pitches for this year's World Cup. This is France's training pitch. Star forward Pierre Henry, the son of Thierry Henry, is in fine form this season. As you can see, he is certainly taking after his father. Oh la la! And in other news, Kenny Dalglish has returned to Liverpool for the 5th time, trying to promote them to League 2. He's French!
We apologise for that. We seem to be having some technical difficulties. Now over to John and Edward with the entertainment. John, Edward, what have you got for us?
Hey, I'm John. Hey, I'm Edward.
Together we are Deborah.
Woo!
Do you break your leg, Edward?
No, my cataracts are just acting up.
You're getting too old for this.
Never. Don't you just love the EU, John?
Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, we're here to do the entertainment news.
Yeah. Boring, boring, boring.
Will Smith has whipped her hair back and forth one too many times and is now in hospital with whiplash.
What? Isn't she like 90? She should be whipping her grey hair back and forth.
Yeah. Who?
What? You get a tie and I don't?
Well, I'm older.
But I'm cooler. My dean's a traitor. Get away from me! Get out!
And now over to Shael with the weather.
Expected heavy flooding across the UK from the melting of the Icelandic glaciers. Mainland Europe, mainly dry and sunny with a few scattered showers. Now here's Patricia in Bundoran, County Donegal with our special weather report.
It's hard to believe that Bundoran and County Donegal once looked this dreary. But the opening of Bundoran International Airport has had great benefits for the local economy. Temperatures tomorrow are expected to be above 40 degrees Celsius with clear skies and no winds. Perfect surfing weather. Back to the studio.
And that's it for tonight's 6 o'clock news. We thank you for tuning in.
And coming up next in Europa is Rilling in the Years, where we go back to 2010. Good night.